Ram was Sita's protector, but she had nobody when she was kidnapped. Draupadi had 5 husbands, but nobody protected her when she was disrobed. Dashrath had 4 sons, but nobody was around him when he left the body. Ravan was also powerful, but nobody was there when Lanka burned. Krishna held the Sudarshan Chakra, but he had nobody when he was hit by an arrow. Pitama lied on the bed of arrows, but nobody shared his pain. Abhimanyu was a beloved prince, but he had nobody's help in the Chakravyuh. O people of the world, the truth is that one God alone is our protector, nobody else. As you all know, perhaps no other country celebrates as many festivals as Bharat. But it is surprising that the very Bharatvasi have forgotten the real meaning of festivals today and have started celebrating festivals according to their own beliefs. For example, some celebrate festivals as tradition, some celebrate festivals out of devotion while some celebrate them merely for entertainment. Everyone celebrates festivals, but nobody knows their real meaning. The entire month of Shravan belongs to Shiv. He is especially glorified and worshipped in it. The festival of Raksha Bandhan is celebrated during the full moon in the very month of Shravan. All festivals were celebrated in a sattvic form earlier. But in earlier times, this occasion of promise to protect was celebrated amongst various relationships. But in course of time, it has become limited to the relationship of a brother and sister. The festival of Raksha Bandhan is celebrated so that a brother can protect his sister when needed. Will a brother not protect his sister if she doesn't tie him a Rakhi? Just like Shachi had tied a Rakhi to her husband Indra to protect him in the battle between deities and demons, similarly, upon receiving the news of Bahadur Shah's attack on Mewar, Queen Karmavati, the Queen of Mewar asked Mughal Emperor Humayun for protection by sending him a Rakhi. Today, when a sister ties Rakhi to her brother, he gives a gift or money in return. So, is this what Raksha Bandhan means? Raksha Bandhan itself means Raksha, that is protection, and Bandhan, that is bound, meaning a brother is bound to protect his sister. It is his responsibility to protect his sister. A sister wants her brother to protect her. If we look into reality, is a brother able to protect his sister? Is a sister being protected? We keep watching or hearing every other day in TV or newspapers that incidents like sisters being raped and committing suicide are increasing day by day in the world. What will all this be called? Is a sister being protected, or have the very protectors become exploiters? Can any brother guarantee that he will protect his sister every second, every moment, in every circumstance throughout the life? Even the parents who give birth to a girl don't guarantee it. They start worrying about her marriage as soon as she grows up a little. They too don't keep a girl at home for long. We just intend to say this much, that the real meaning of Raksha Bandhan isn't just tying a Rakhi, but protecting the sisters. As such, God is glorified as the protector of all. So, why isn't he tied a Rakhi? For example, you might have watched or read in the Mahabharata, Krishna's finger was injured when he killed Shishupal with his chakra. At that very moment, Draupadi tore a piece of cloth from her sari and immediately tied it around Krishna's finger. This is why God promised to protect Draupadi throughout her life. Krishna fulfilled that promise well. When Draupadi was disrobed, nobody, including all her 5 husbands and great warriors like Bhishma Pitama, Dronacharya, Kripacharya, was able to protect her. So, whom did Draupadi remember at that time? One trust, one strength, one hope and one belief. Who protected her at that time? One God alone. And it is also said, one Ram is the giver, the entire world is beggar. Every woman in the world is like Draupadi now. So, at this very time, when all the Draupadi call God together singing,
भगवन तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नारी तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नारी तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नारी.
It is then that God comes in an ordinary body and ties all the Draupadis in the true bond of protection, which is also called the bond of purity. What is purity? Many human beings think that they become pure upon bathing in the Ganges. Do all sins get washed away by bathing in the Ganges? No. It is said, truthfulness of the mind, cheerfulness on the face, and purity of the heart are necessary for a happy life. It is because just the dirt of the body can be cleansed with the physical water, not the dirty mind. And it has been said in the 23rd shloka of the 2nd chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Nanam chindanti shastrani, nanam dahati pavaka, na chanam kledyan tyapo, na sho sheti maruta. Which means, weapons don't cut this soul, fire doesn't burn it, water doesn't make it wet, and air doesn't dry it either. So, give it a thought. When the physical water doesn't even touch the mind, that is the soul, how can it wash away its sins? Purity itself means to stay pure through the mind, speech, actions, eyes and vibrations. It is said,
Yogi pavitra jeevan kitna sukhad salona Yogi pavitra jeevan सुखद सलोना सींचा है ज्ञान अमृत से अंतर का कोना कोना.
One God alone tells us the true meaning of purity. He alone ties us in the bond of true purity, which becomes the bond of protection for us. In other words, God alone is the protector of all. It is said for him, you alone are our Lord, our friend, you alone are our support, you alone are the protector of those who have no other support. One God alone accompanies us through all relationships. He keeps holding us even when all the other supports leave us. For example, it has also been said in the Quran of the Muslims, God's followers stay very joyous during the time of annihilation. You know that the frightening display of destruction stands in front of us. 2 world wars have taken place in a span of 30 years. So, it's going to be 80 to 90 years now. Can't the Third World War start?
दुनिया बारूद के ढेर के ऊपर खड़ी हुई है.
The world is standing on a heap of explosives.
जैसे बालू के ऊपर महल बनाया जाता है ना,
Just like a fort is built on a heap of sand,
ऐसे एटम बम ढेर के देशों ने बनाकर रखे हुए हैं.
many countries have made and stocked the atom bombs.
2 विश्व युद्ध हो चुके.
2 world wars have taken place.
एक दशक भी पूरा नहीं हुआ, एक शतक भी पूरा नहीं हुआ.
Not even a century has passed.
तो क्या तीसरा विश्व युद्ध नहीं हो सकता?
So, can't the Third World War break out?
जो 2 विश्व युद्ध हुए थे, उसमें भी दूसरे विश्व युद्ध में 20-20 मेगावाट की बम्बियां तैयार हुई थी.
Among the 2 world wars that took place, in the Second World War, bombs of 20 megawatts were made.
उन बम्बियों ने भी सारी दुनिया को, हिरोशिमा नागासाकी पर जो कहर बरसा, सारी दुनिया को हिला के रख दिया.
Even those bombs made the whole world. The disaster that befell on Hiroshima and Nagasaki made the entire world tremble.
तब तो 20-20 मेगावाट के थे, और अब
At that time, those explosives were of 20 megawatts, and now?
हजारों हजार मेगावाट के हैं.
Now there are explosives made of thousands of megawatts.
क्या बुद्धि खराब नहीं हो सकती 2 देशों में मुखियाओं की?
Can't the intellect between the chiefs of 2 countries go wrong?
हो सकती है या नहीं?
Can it happen or not?
और एक ने अगर प्रयोग कर दिया तो दूसरा चुप बैठा रहेगा.
And if one country uses its power of explosives, will the other country sit quiet?
तो दुनिया बारूद के ढेर के ऊपर खड़ी हुई है, और माया का पसारा ऐसा फैला हुआ है कि सांप की बुद्धि को बांध के रखा हुआ है.
So, the world is standing on a heap of explosives, and the expansion of Maya has spread to such an extent that it has tied everyone's intellect.
एक आत्मा है जो ईश्वरीय ज्ञान में जो मुख्य संदेश है कि भगवान बाप आया हुआ है.
There is one soul, who, the main message of the Ishwariya knowledge that God the Father has come.
मुकर्रर रथ में साकार रूप में आया हुआ है.
He has come in the permanent chariot in a corporeal form.
नई दुनिया बनाने के लिए आया हुआ है, और पुरानी दुनिया का विनाश कराने के लिए आया हुआ है.
He has come to make the new world and to enable the destruction of the old world.
जैसे कबूतर के सामने ही बिल्ली आ जाए और बिल्ली कबूतर आंखें बंद करके बैठ जाए.
For example, if a cat comes in front of a pigeon and the pigeon closes its eyes,
तो जान बचेगी?
will it be saved?
हैं? आंखें बंद करने से बिल्ली भाग जाती है क्या?
Does the cat run away by closing its eyes?
ऐसे ही महलमानियां अटारियां बड़े बड़े धंधे करने में बुद्धि बिजी हुई पड़ी.
Similarly, people's intellect is busy in building palaces, multi-storied buildings, and skyscrapers, and doing big business.
वो समझते हैं इस दुनिया का विनाश होने वाला नहीं है.
They think this world isn't going to be destroyed.
तो घोर अंधियारे में है ना.
So, they are in pitch darkness, aren't they? We have to recognize God in this little time and tie ourselves in the protective armor shown by Him. It is also sung,
जाको राखे साइया मार सके ना कोई बाल न बांका करी सके जो जग बैरी हो जो जग बैरी हो.
Protection in real sense means that nobody should be able to harm even a hair of ours. So, are you experiencing yourself to be so safe every moment and in every situation? Would you like to experience it? To know it, contact